I've been through some things, yeah. Been through some things, yeah. This love should be dangerous. Real love should be changing. Do you feel the same?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Marty V. It's the place to be. What it is. Oh, what's up? Yeah, Marty V, get some love. Okay. So first off, happy freaking Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day! If you ain't got a Valentine, baby girl, you're saving money, okay? And Valentine's Day is not just to love on other people. It's about you and all that you've been through, all that you've accomplished, all the beautiful glory, thickness of you. Enjoy yourself, okay? So I just wanted to give y'all that little tip. Like, it's about you today, okay? It's about you. But today I have another interview. I think this is, I've been going to interviews back to back. But yeah, today's another interview. And I want to go ahead and give you guys some tips on how to ace your interview, how to leave that bomb-ass imprint on your interviewer, the employer, and all that stuff. Because it is so important. I feel like the one thing that I wish somebody would have taught me is like how to leave an impression on an interview. Like, no one really told me the nicks and crannies and the little life hacks and things like that. So I kind of just learned everything on my own. So I was like, you know what? I've realized that not a lot of people really talk about how to ace interviews and stuff. Like, so I was like, you know what? If I didn't know, I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't know, and I'm here to spread the knowledge and all that and all that. So the number one thing I would say that is, it's not the most important, but it is a first impression thing, is your outfit. Your outfit is literally everything. And you don't have to go into the interview wearing like boring, like all black pantsuit or things like that. Like, you don't have to go with the regular schmegular traditional outfits that we've been taught to wear for interviews. You can go ahead and spice it up, make it look cute, add your personality into it. Because especially if it's an office job, what you wear is really gonna make you feel like, dang, I'm a boss ass bitch. Like, that's how it's gonna make you feel. So your outfit is really everything. Your outfit is more for you, but then it's also like, it leaves a good impression. The second thing that is super, I feel like this is not the number one important because I'm like going 3 steps, so like the minimum to the most important. But number 2 is your handshake. Your handshake is literally everything. Your handshake will tell them what kind of person you are, your integrity, and that was something else. Your seriousness about the job. When you give a firm handshake, that literally speaks more words than you can really ever speak. And then it already has them like, okay, firm handshake, I like that. So that, not every employer handshake matters, but that is a really good habit to have, is to have a firm handshake. And then the third thing is the most important that I didn't learn until probably like a year and a half ago. Yeah. So I learned that it is so important to ask your employer questions. It is so important because you have to remember, they have literally been interviewing so many people and they've heard all the answers. Like, it's like a rerun tape to them. They're just like, okay, can you give me something different? And you will give them something different, which is asking questions, because it's so important. Because the first question that you're going to ask them, which is, first of all, before we even go into why you should ask them, it's important to ask questions because you just asking questions will literally bring you out the box of everyone else and make you have your own box. And it will make them be like, dang, it'll make them think, it'll make them wonder, and it'll give them something different. Like I said, that's what you want to give them in a good way. It's going to leave an amazing impression because 9 times out of 10, when they're like, oh, do you have any questions? We already found out what we're going to be doing, our pay, and that's really majority of what most of us really care about. So we don't really have any questions. We're like, okay, peace out, call me if I get the job. But when you ask questions, it makes them realize that you're more serious, you're really interested about working with their company. So the first question that you should definitely ask, which is really important, is what is your least favorite thing about working for this company? Once you find that out, that question will let you know the cons of the company. And 100% of employers are not used to that question. I'm telling you, they're not used to the question at all, because no one really asked them that. So once you go ahead and ask them the cons, they'll probably think about it. But that's good that you have them thinking, because it's like, dang, what is the bad side about working for this? Or what are the downfalls? Or what are the things that I personally don't like to work for this company? And then the second thing you want to go ahead and follow it up is, what is your favorite thing about working for the company? And of course, that will give you the pros of the company, and then it'll help you decide, like, okay, is your like bigger than your dislike for working for the company? And you really want the pros of the company to be way bigger than the cons. I'm telling you, you really do. And then the second, no, that's not second. The third question you definitely want to ask them is, oh my gosh, because I'm trying to, yeah, okay. So the third question you want to ask them is, how do you guys measure success? What does success look like in this role? This will let you know how they measure success, whether that be metrics, whether they're having weekly meetings, whether they're looking at data, and then also asking them, what does success look like in this position, lets them know what you need to do to go above and beyond and exceed in the position that you're applying for. Another amazing question to ask, and this question I feel like is the biggest question and the most important question to ask, because you're going to ask them, is there anything with my background or anything on my resume that makes you question me being a good fit for this position? And that is literally the golden question, because any concerns, any questions, any doubts that they had about your resume or background, you can answer it right then and there. You can go ahead and reassure them right then and there, instead of you leaving the interview and maybe because you didn't ask that question, that doubt that they had that you could not reassure them on could be the reason why you don't get the job. So you basically want to make sure you cross every T and you dot every I. And once you go ahead and go through these steps, I will tell you, like, getting a call back, you will definitely get a call back. 110% get a call back. Because no one's going to ask the employer questions. You're probably, out of the 100 people they employed, the 100 people they interviewed, you're probably the first one to ask questions. And once you start doing that, they've already made up in their mind, like, oh, I want them. I want him or her. We're definitely going to call them back, because that's someone that I want to work for my company, and that's the impression that you want to leave on them. So I feel like I've just been rambling, but I feel like it's so important for you guys to know, because I had to learn this on my own, and if someone would have told me this, I promise you I would have been finessing job interviews. But once I started doing this, I'm telling you, I get a call back every single time. So yes, I just want to show you guys my tips on how to ace an interview. I hope it helps you so much. And if you have an interview and you did this, let me know how it goes for you and everything like that. And I'm just happy that I'm just here to just drop knowledge on you guys. Like, always remember, I love you, but God always loves you way more. And you guys are so amazing. And I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. Okay? Because it's all about the girls. So yes, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Pretty girl got her own whip. Pretty girl got her own grip. Pretty girl got her own shit. Keep her nails done, hair done, bag on thick. Pretty girl got her own whip.